Georgia Sales and Services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a lady.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
La la la.
Oh, you
But
sing too.
But they get me every time. Yeah, I've been singing about cookies for the past week. Where you been? I want a cookie. We ain't got none. I want a cookie. Okay, anyway, what's going on, Auntie Jet? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm in my Stephen A. Sharp mode today.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Look,
I
it's
am looking forward to that.
Man, look.
Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say it's one day before game day gets started.
Okay, so did y'all go over the picks Monday?
We recap. We're gonna go over the picks today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, welcome to everybody out there in Friday Night Lights podcast land. We are so happy that you decided to join us today. We got some interesting stuff on tap, so y'all just tune in and see what we got.
For sure. So let's let me see. There's 7 more one. We got 14 minutes. So this is what I'm gonna ask you. I think you saw the video today. Jermaine Burton.
I did.
From my standpoint, I am glad the kid transferred from Georgia and did not keep that mess here with us that he did. That was uncalled for.
It was terrible. And it was emotional and just wrong. You don't put your hands on people just because you lost. And that's all that it was. He just saw somebody. He saw somebody he could intimidate, and he just pushed the girl in her head. She did nothing to him.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Man, take your air, walking on to the locker room and keep it moving. Live to fight another day. I would not be surprised if this kid is kicked off the team.
Something's gonna happen. I wouldn't be surprised either. He just messed up.
For sure.
He really did. So it's gonna be interesting. But speaking of Tennessee, what do you think? They're talking playoffs. What you think?
I'm gonna give Tennessee this. When was it, a year ago or 2 years ago, when they out the blue getting, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, out the blue, they just getting 5-star recruits going up there when Lane Kiffin got in trouble up there.
Mm.
You know, a lot of those kids are still there.
Oh, are you talking about Jeremy Pruitt or Lane Kiffin?
Oh, it was whoever the last coach was for Tennessee.
Pruitt with McDonald's bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was Jeremy Pruitt. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of those kids are still there. They getting
that
developed.
quarterback is certainly one of them, I'm assuming.
I don't know where that kid came from, to be honest. I don't keep up with Tennessee like that, so I couldn't tell you where the kid came from, but the kid is nice.
Oh yes.
The kid is nice.
I saw the highlights.
I'm not gonna give them this year, but next year for sure. That they will be replacing either Georgia or Alabama in the college football playoffs next year. If they maintain that nucleus.
Yeah, they got to do something on defense though.
But true, facts. But hey, look at Alabama.
And there it is.
Alabama.
Yeah, I think what's happening, like you said, they got some of those recruits, and then you know how Alabama used to be able to plug in. Okay, one go down, okay, we just plug in. Well, Kirby and Jimbo and other people are getting those people that they would have normally gotten. So they don't have a monopoly on it, and so their backups aren't as tight as they used to be. So that has a little something to do with it. But Alabama, they can still get to the SEC championship and
Oh yeah.
win it on and get to the
I,
playoffs.
I mean, the only opponent they got left to look at in the West is Ole Miss. When
Oh,
you get down to it, hold on, let me verify this because I want to say it's Ole Miss. When you
yeah.
get down to it, is all they really got left to look at over there in the West. And then after, other than that, it's a cakewalk. Georgia still got to deal with Florida, Tennessee, and Kentucky.
Uh-huh. Florida, Tennessee, and Kentucky.
So
Exactly what they have to deal with.
let me see.
And Mississippi State, but you know.
I think Alabama off this week.
Yeah, Alabama and Georgia are off, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Georgia needs to get ready. But let me see some. Let me look at Alabama. Pull up Alabama's schedule real fast.
Okay.
So looking at their schedule, yeah, they still got to play Mississippi State. Oh no, they play this weekend. Alabama playing
Oh, they
Saturday.
play Mississippi State.
They play Mississippi State Saturday. Then they got a week off Halloween. Then they come back, play at LSU, at Ole Miss, Austin Pew, and then they got Auburn at home in the Iron Bowl.
All winnable games.
Yeah, I want to see how that offense of Ole Miss could exploit that secondary again once. But the question is going to be, can Ole Miss defense stop Alabama from scoring?
That's the question. And
Yeah,
then Lane Kiffin, he's a great offensive guru, but sometimes he just shoots himself in the foot. Like, he will make some of the craziest calls. He'll go for it on 4th and 6, and he's at his own 34-yard line. Stuff like that.
yeah.
So if
I
he
feel
doesn't
you.
do that, maybe.
All right, so hold on. What the heck? This can't be right. This can't be right. Nah, this can't be right. I'm looking at Tennessee schedule. It's showing they play UT Martin this weekend. Come back next week, play Kentucky. Get a week off. Got Missouri at home. Go to South Carolina, and then go to Vanderbilt.
That's wrong, because they play Georgia on the 5th, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's in at the top. That's why I'm like, hold on, something ain't right. So yeah, they got Georgia on the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, I know they come to Athens. Let me make sure I didn't miss the Alabama game. No, I didn't miss the Alabama game. Okay, but yeah, so that's what the remaining schedule looked like for both teams. So the biggest thing is, I mean, I don't see Florida stopping Georgia this year. So the biggest foe in the East for Georgia is going to be Tennessee this year.
Mm-hmm. Or if
So,
they get complacent, maybe Kentucky will surprise them. But other than that, I don't see it.
nah, I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna play the role of Huckleberry. I think they're gonna play the role of Huckleberry.
And you know what? It's going to delight my face to see all that orange with sad faces.
Exactly.
They're
I
gonna be
feel you on
so puffed up, and then run into that buzzsaw, and then
Yeah, I
just
know a lot of young folks don't know. I know a lot of young folks don't understand the pinata about I be your Huckleberry.
why don't you explain it to them, Mike?
So
Explain to these
basically,
young bucks.
all right. So basically, in the movie, if I ain't mistaken, it was Tombstone was the name of the movie. Got some main actors in it, but the particular character was named Doc Holliday, I think was his name. Old gambler man, quick draw guy. So this
Mm-hmm.
so this town that they was in, this guy comes through, causing havoc on everybody, trying to be a bully. He walking down the street looking for somebody to fight him. Quick draw McGraw type thing. Doc Holliday just chilling off in the cut. You know what? I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be the one to take you down then if you want to go out like that. So, all right, I ain't gonna talk about huckleberries because we're gonna get to the huckleberries uh in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Last thing I want to talk about before we get into the wizard stuff is I don't know if you read the article or the post today about Tua Tagovailoa. Talking about he
I
didn't even remember the hit he took that he got a concussion on.
No, I did not read about that. Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, that's scary right there.
That is scary. If that's not enough for him to say, "Hey, I'm done," it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I mean he's been in the league for what 2, 3 years now. I think this is his third year.
Yeah, cause see, let's see, 2018. He played 29. He came out in the 2019 draft, right? Yeah, or
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Mm,
2019 draft. He came out. So yeah, make your millions. I mean, you got your millions.
mm,
You need to invest. You need to get into broadcasting, coach something, but it's really not worth it for you to sustain another hit because you're gonna be 49, 50 years old, and you're not gonna remember how to get home,
pretty
and
much.
it's just
Yeah.
not worth it.
What's good, Elmo? And it seems like lately we've been bringing up a lot of sad news on these podcasts, but got to put it out there just so the fans know. Had a Mississippi State football player pass away on Friday at the age of 18, because
Mhm.
he turned 19 on Friday, but he passed away on Wednesday.
Oh wow.
This- Yesterday he would have turned 19, or today, shall I say, and he would have turned 19 on Friday. The school don't know the cause of the death, as they still as the county medical examiner is still and the coroner still gathering information on his death. But what I wanted to get at was those parents of high school athletes encourage your child to take care of their body, eat right, drink right. That's the biggest thing. I want to get over to the parents, the uncles, the aunties, the cousins that's in the group. Talk to those athletes that's in your family at the high school, middle school level, and get them used to eating right, especially during the season to take care of their body. But they need to
Yeah.
eat right year round because they're now training year round.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you got to be ready.
yeah, and the main thing is stay hydrated, not with soda, but with stuff that's good for your body.
Yes.
Water, you know, tea if they want, sweeten it up with something. But just get them, and it's gonna help build good habits too for them to eat right. And of
Yes.
course, and you're right, T. Proper rest, at a minimum, a good 8 hours a night. That Xbox Fortnite ain't going nowhere.
What's up, T? How are you, Grandpa?
This Joker, Jeremy. Greetings from Big Apple County.
Well, hello.
How we
We
doing today, J Money?
we 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 big up in Appleton County today. Good job.
Yeah, he definitely ain't gonna come on here and say it with his. He ain't gonna say it with his mouth. He rather say it with the keyboard. 'Cause he know he come on here. What we gonna have to do is get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Is Appleton must be on a winning streak.
Appling ranked what number 4 in the state right
All
now.
right. Okay, Pirates. I see you, Pirates.
So they doing their thing. They doing their thing.
Hey, Kelvin. Kelvin said these kids don't eat anything but hot chips and keep Coca-Cola in business.
Man, you ain't lying. You know how every day my son do. When my son was in high school playing football, it was always, "Can you grab me some Takis?"
That's what I don't get. These kids love those things. I tasted one and was like, ugh.
But I can't. But I can't get the boy to put no hot sauce on nothing. He can't put the bachelor sauce on nothing. But you can sit there and eat a whole bag of Takis. Now, one thing about my son though that I got him trained on is he don't drink a lot of soda. He'll drink Gatorade and Powerade before he
Mm-hmm.
grab a soda.
Mm-hmm.
And if he does drink a soda, it's either Sprite or ginger ale.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
So
That's good.
yeah, I got him trained on that, and he'll be quick. And as long as we got the stuff around here, the ingredient, he'll be quick to make him a fruit smoothie.
Well, good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Those things.
I'm glad he picked up those habits.
Yeah.
Now that he's on his own off in college. So but yeah. All right. EP, can you take us to a quick commercial break?
Tune in.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind.
Every
Stay
Monday,
tuned for your Friday
Wednesday,
night lights.
and Friday
Sunday, Monday,
night.
Wednesday night.
Howdy, Mr. Wizard. You on mute, Mr. Wizard.
I'm so sorry. Hey,
How you doing?
Nene.
What's going on, Mr. Wizard? You been good?
Man, okay, okay, what you define good?
Well, I see you bounce back from from the week before
Oh
on your
yeah, I bounce
picks.
back in a lot of ways. My
A
picks,
lot of ways, huh?
the picks, the wicked witch of the west, and the tooth fairy. Ooh, wee! I have
Oh
to call
my.
them back. Oh,
Okay, so we gonna say that for we're
yeah,
gonna
oh,
save
oh,
that for backstage.
oh! I forgot. This a family show. This a family show.
It
I
is,
forgot.
Mr. Wizard. It is.
So I'm not gonna lie though. I am coming down off my high from last week. You know, losing only 3 games. I'm looking to improve on that this week by going undefeated.
Okay.
So we're gonna see if that little brew I kindled up in the basement over the weekend is gonna work for me. Just saying, just
I
saying.
apparently worked on the Tooth Fairy and the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, it did.
Let's see how this works.
All right. Well, let's go on and jump into it. Starting off in D2 this week. Uh, I'm picking. We got number one Early County playing Ufala. I don't know how
You
you pronounce
faller. It's
it.
you
Okay,
faller.
yeah, that was Ufala of Alabama. I'm picking Early County to win that by 3. We got Clinch County versus Atkinson County. I got Clinch blowing them out by 30. Bowden is off this week. Number 4 Johnson County should handle business and let the rec employees get some time in against Wilkinson County.
Mm-hmm.
Charlton County is off. Number 6 Sly has a key region matchup this week against Manchester. I'm picking Manchester to beat Sly because Sly has been disappointing us all week long.
Okay, so fill me in because I've been out of pocket. So who did Sly lose to? Early?
It was early and well, I don't want to say Dooley. Give me a second. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I think it was Dooley they lost to.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't
But
have to look it up. I just didn't know. So they've lost 2 games.
let me take a look. I want to make sure I give out accurate information. You know, I pride myself.
Of course, you are the wizard.
Yeah, you know, got to give factual information out on here. We don't sit around here and shoot from the hip.
That's right.
So we got Sly. Open up. Where we at? Sly. So Sly lost to Early County, 19-17, early on in the season,
Mm-hmm.
and they lost to and they lost to Blakely County. They had back-to-back losses. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and ever since then, the people they've been playing, they've been beating them as they should have because there was no competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking Manchester over Sly, which is, I believe, on our pickings for the week.
Okay.
One of the
That's gonna
games
be a
I'm
good
picking.
game.
Yeah. We got number 7, Dooley, playing Wilcox. I'm picking Dooley to take on the beat Wilcox. Um, got I'm sorry, McIntosh County Academy, playing number 10, Emmanuel County Institute. I'm taking Emmanuel County Institute in that one,
Okay.
26-22. We already talked about number 9, Manchester playing Sly, and we just talked about Emmanuel County Institute playing McIntosh County Academy. So that is D2. Moving on down to D1,
Ooh.
Prince Al should handle business against Overthorpe. Number 2, Swainsboro is off. We got number 3, Raven County should handle business against Athens Christian. And one of the biggest games in D2 this weekend, Brooks County versus Irwin. Obviously, it's a toss-up game. I'm giving it to Brooks because Brooks is playing at home this year. So I'm giving the edge to Brooks due to home field advantage. But like I say, it's 2 evenly matched teams.
Yes.
We know how it played out last year. Could the roles be reversed this year?
Is it gonna be is this one of the pick'em games too?
Yes, it is. It is one of the pick'em games. I think I made it too easy last week.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make it a little rough this weekend.
So far, you got 2 doozies.
Let me see. Next, we got number 6, Darlington should handle business against Armuchee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sound it out the way it looks. Armuchee.
I think that's it.
Okay. My English ain't that good. I'm not from this country, so.
You're not from this realm. We understand.
Yeah, what's with me? Okay, number 7, Elbert County should be Commerce. I got Whitefield Academy over St. Francis. I wouldn't be surprised if St. Francis pulled it out. St. Francis ain't playing solid ball all year. Got number 9, Metter should blow out Claxton, and number 10, Dublin should handle business against Jefferson County.
Dublin's in the top 10. Okay.
Yep, they came in last week after beating they beat somebody last week. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did. I remember that. I just can't remember who it was, but
yeah, they upset somebody. They upset it.
Blackley?
Was it Blackley?
I think it was.
Yeah, they beat Blackley 31-13. Yep, and that's how they got in the top 10.
Hey, Elmo.
All right, moving on to what's going on, Elmo?
Not much.
All right, moving on to Division 2, Class 2. I'm sorry. Got number 1, Fitzgerald at Sumter County. I expect Fitzgerald to handle business there. I expect South Atlanta on Thursday to handle business against Best Academy. Can anybody tell me what Best stands for?
No, I was going to ask you where they were, where it was located.
I forgot where they located at, but I did find out what it stood for. Something about Best Engineering, Scientific Technology, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, man, what does this stand for? Because it was bothering me.
Wizard.
Huh?
We got a troll in the comments say you be drinking brown before you make these predictions.
No, I don't drink brown. I drink green. I brew my own liquor. I got my own brew down in the basement. I be drinking on that green. All right, we got number 3, Cook County, 35-13 over Dodge. I got Appleton handling should beat Vidalia and pushed and quiet up that fan base. Pierce should definitely handle business against Windsor Forest because if they lose to a national park, we got something going. We got a problem. We got Thompson playing number 9, Putnam County. Thompson should handle Putnam County. Oh, good matchup in 2A. The championship pretty much is Elka, Eagles Landing Christian Academy, playing Callaway. That is gonna be a good game, but I'm giving Elka the edge by 7. Got Northeast playing Spencer. Northeast should handle business. Just spoke on Putnam losing to Thompson and spoke on Callaway. Elmo, you got anything you want to add?
Okay. I think Callaway gonna beat
gonna be who you just said.
Elka.
Alpha.
And for those of
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
All right.
TA said best is on Bankhead, Old West Fulton. It's the Old West Fulton High School, I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
And I think that I just go against the grain. I think Vidalia
Right
may
there.
upset Apples.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can do your picking. Appleton County is not on there, but Callaway Alpha game is on the picking for this week. So by all means, go and fill out
I
your
think
form.
I did do my pick.
Okay, cool. We're gonna see
I don't
how
know
you
if I
do.
did. I don't know if you had. I don't know if I did. I know I did one. I don't know if you had like multiple ones on there for me to do, but I know the one that was on there.
Yeah, it was 10 of them. All you had to do was
A
hit that
lot of
next
those get
button.
those.
Yeah, it was 10 of them. Go check your email.
Oh, okay.
Check your email because you get an
So
email
back. So back.
showing what you picked. All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Moving on to 3A. We got City Road against Sandy Creek. I got City Road beating Sandy Creek. Number 3, Sandy Creek, that is. Calvary Day should have the business against Savannah Country Day. Once again, I got number 3, Sandy Creek losing to number 1, City Road. Thursday game, which by the
Mm.
way is on the Pippin. We got Doherty versus Thomasville. I'm giving Thomasville the edge on that one. Just
Y'all
for
be
the
careful. Go
gotta
ahead.
be careful. It's a risky pick because everything is telling me Doherty, but I'm feeling Thomasville because Thomasville, in my mind, in my opinion, is better suited for this game as far as competition they've played.
I got you.
So
Cause
we're gonna
they,
give it
cause
that.
they have gone through Juggernaut. That
Yeah,
ain't why I told them to be careful. But go ahead.
yeah. I ain't gonna get on the. I'm gonna let Stephen A. Sharp get on that Doherty thing when he come back on.
Okay.
All right, number 4, Carver should have no business against Doug. Number 6, Stevens County should have no business against Hart County. Number 7, Peach County up to Lee. This could be a what they call it, a trip up game for Peach County.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's all about which Peach County gonna show up. I'm hoping the good Peach County show up, and that gives them the edge by 11.
Mm-hmm.
All
You
right,
and me both.
we got number 8, Monroe Area against number 10, Oconee. Monroe Area is playing very solid ball right now. Upsetted a few teams so far, and they're looking to do it again and position themselves in Region 8 by beating Oconee 22-17. We got Hebron Christian should handle business against Franklin County. And like I say, I expect Oconee to get on the lose to Monroe Area on Friday.
That's gonna be a good matchup.
It is. Good region matchup too for sure. What we at? 4A. Cedar Town should handle business against Sonoraville. North Oconee should handle Walnut Grove. Perry is off. Troop should handle Fayette County. Benedictine should handle number 9 Wayne County. I started to put that game on the pickle, but I said nah, because Benedictine, I don't think they're gonna lose, so I ain't wasting time.
Mm-mm.
Burke County, Bainbridge is off. Got number 8 Trinity Christian losing to LaGrange,
Mm.
24-22, which by the way is on the pickle. And then I already spoke on number 8 Wayne County losing to Benedictine, and number 10 Whitewater plays North Clayton on Thursday. Expect Whitewater to have a business. Where we at? 5A. Got Ware County beating up on Greenbrier. I thought that was Greenbrier Mall at first. I had to do a double take at it.
I was
I'm like,
gonna ask.
what Greenbrier Mall get a team?
That was my question.
All right, Creekside should handle Villa Records. Logan, number 3 Loganville. I'm expecting them to get upset this weekend by Jefferson.
Really?
Yeah. And by the way, if you disagree with it, go fill out your pick and pick Loganville.
That's not necessarily a bad prediction. I don't think because Jefferson's no slouch. So
True.
I can see that, and especially if they're the home team, I can see that.
Yep. Cartersville should handle Woodland or Cartersville. Coffee. I don't know why they're playing on a Thursday against Jenkins, but should handle business. Cambridge should handle Northview. Jones County is off. Dutchtown should handle Locust Grove. Warner Robins should handle Eagles Landing. And Calhoun should beat Dawson.
I see Warner Robins got back up in the top 10. Good job, Demon.
Only because they sitting on the bubble. That's why. They ain't being that special. All right. Majority of the game. Well, I ain't gonna say majority, so I'm gonna back up. Basically, two of the games in 6A should not be a blowout, but everything else in 6A should be a blowout this week. Number one, Hughes over Noonan. Lee County over Northside. I got Roswell over Sprayberry. Woodward Academy, Big Time over Jones County. Gainesville over Shiloh. Number 6, Rome over River Ridge. The big game in 6A this week is Thomas County Central playing number 10, Houston County. I'm taking Thomas County Central over Houston County.
Mm-hmm.
If you disagree, go fill out your pickings. I got Marist over North Atlanta, Brunswick over South Effingham, and I already spoke on Houston County losing to Thomas County Central.
Are they in they're in Thomasville?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thomas County Central, yep.
Okay.
That's what game is at. All right. 7A. Buford should blow out and destroy the cooler. Number 2, Colquitt playing number 8, Lowndes. I got Colquitt County winning that by 9 points.
Wizard, say that again.
What? Colquitt County playing Lowndes?
I'm so proud of you. You said Lowndes.
Oh, not Lowndes?
Yes, you said Lowndes. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, that's the green brew kicking in.
Go ahead.
All right, number 3, Valdosta over Camden. Number 4, Mill Creek over Collins Hill. Number 5, Carrollton playing Westlake. It's going to be a close game, but I'm picking Carrollton. If you disagree, go fill out the pick'em. Got number 6, North Cobb over Kennesaw Mountain. Number 7, Lambert over Denmark. I already spoke on Lowndes losing to Colquitt County. Number 9, Walton over Cherokee, and Grayson over Brookwood by at least a touchdown.
I'm still mad at Brookwood.
So this is what the pick'ems look like for the week. The tiebreaker this week is how many points will Colquitt and Lowndes combine for this week? It's the tiebreaker question. But these are the teams for your pick'ems this week. You got till Thursday at 6 p.m. to complete your form. At 6 p.m. the form will be coming down due to some games being played on Thursday, i.e. the Doherty Thomasville game.
Okay. Wizard, you got a question in the comments.
What's that?
It said TA wants to know, hey Wizard, how about the correct Powerball numbers? I'll break you off properly indeed.
All right. I could give you the Powerball number, but I need something up front. Because I could give you the same numbers that I'm going to play, but I need something up front. So just hit my man Stephen A. Smith up in the DM.
You don't need money, Wizard.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm kind of getting tired of these fairy tale bros.
Well, good job, Wizard. Good job.
All right. Other than that, no other comments, no questions for the Wizard. Like I say, you got your pick'ems up until Thursday, 6 p.m. Get them in, so your chance to only get $50 out of them. And you wonder why I need the Powerball number. I got to pay these folks, man. They beat me in the playoffs. If they beat me. And that's a big if.
If it, like I said, it doesn't matter to me because I'm gonna enjoy it regardless of who wins.
All right. So with that being said, I appreciate the time. Let me get on back down to the basics.
All right. Thank you so much, Wizard, for your predictions. We appreciate it. On your way down to the basement, tell Stephen A. Sharp he can come on back.
All right, bet. See y'all on
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast
I have to
show.
go see a man about a minute.
And you better not lose.
Oh man, well that daggone wizard stupid. Well, I tell you, that dude there come running through here in an instant, and they weren't even boxers. They were some ragged ass shorts he had on.
Don't be putting the wizard business out like that.
Man, this joker walking around here, man. Put some clothes on. Go put your robe on or something. Cover yourself up.
He's gonna get you. Don't do him like that. Don't do
You
him
know
like
what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Cause I'm gonna need some of that Powerball money. He gonna win. He got some rent to pay.
that. Cause next time I ain't gonna tell your business.
I know, right? I know, right? Let me be careful.
That's right. Especially when he get that green in it.
Man, he be cutting the food with that. We get that green, and I'd rather for him to drink that purple he be making, but that green, oh my god.
Oh Lord, I would like to try some, but I'm scared. I just,
Nah, I can't get past the smell of it.
Okay, well, yeah, I ain't ready for that then.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't ready for that.
Greetings from Big Apple County. Hey, Jeremy. So glad you could join us tonight. Do you have anything to say about your team or about the predictions? What do you think your chances are against Vidalia? Or you just want to say hello? Okay. Anyway. Bless his heart. That's all I can say. Bless his heart. Okay. Let's see. What are you saying? Hey, J-Bo,
I know,
how
right?
you
We got.
doing? Okay. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Stephen A?
Trying to explain tire pressure sensor in the car and cold weather. That's what I was doing. Everybody
Gotcha.
tire pressure light coming on in their car the past couple of days.
Yes, it's freezing. It's freezing in this house, but guess who's not cutting on the heat? Me.
You know what? We're gonna leave that one alone. We ain't gonna touch that one there. But anyways, Elmo, he still on? Cause I ain't looking at my phone.
He said he had to go. He just didn't what's up. So
okay.
What were you gonna ask Elmo?
Well, I was just gonna ask him what's going on down that way. So that's all.
Oh.
But
yeah.
I wish Jimmy Wayne was on so we can go through these scenario situations.
I know. I wonder, he must be working late.
Yeah, because I've been looking forward to going through those scenario situations with him. So I guess I gotta wait a few more days. Wait a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean it would be perfect tonight because they're gonna change come Friday night.
Exactly. Shit. So I'm gonna change come Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially the region that we've really been looking at. One AAA.
Yeah, Region 1. Yeah.
That's huge implications.
Yeah, big time game. Both teams going in undefeated in the region.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't know, I was gonna tell a lie. I was gonna say if I didn't have to get up so early in the morning, I would go down there and check it out. But no, I would not.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm planning on watching it on the network tomorrow. That's my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it on the network. Long as nobody steal the camera, we should be good. I know they down there thugging in Albany.
They gonna get offended, Mike.
Offended by what?
You said they thugging down there in Albany.
You want me to get them real offended? Doherty's a one trick pony. Now I'm finna get them offended. You gonna make? I got my black and mild. I got my yak. I'm ready to go.
Okay. We about to hear from Stephen A. Sharp, y'all.
So, like I spoke on Monday, a lot of folks. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. I'm gonna start off at the top and work my way down.
Okay.
Sandy Creek is not gonna beat Cedar Grove for the simple fact 4-6. I'm sorry, 4-2. 4-2. I'm gonna leave it at that. For the rest of Region 5, 4-2 is all you need to know. If you don't understand that analogy, let me break it down for you.
Okay.
The first 6 games Cedar Grove played, Cedar Grove would not see that type of talent, those type of athletes, no more in 3A. With that being said, I got 7 eggs in my basket that I'm counting. I'm taking 1 egg out each week. When all my eggs are gone, I will reveal a state championship. That's what I mean by 7 eggs in my basket.
Oh, okay.
Now, Oh, you got something to say?
I don't have
Okay.
anything to say. I was just gonna answer. J-Bo's question. Thomasville and Doherty will be playing at Hugh Mills Stadium. Okay. But as far
What's
as
the
the
what's the
7
significance of
eggs,
that? Yeah. What's the
okay,
significance of Humil Stadium? Is that not their home stadium?
yeah, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
city stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the city stadium.
All right.
Well, hey, all I'm gonna say is I hope you're able to remove it. So what happens if you can't remove it in the basket from the basket? The egg that's still in there just gonna rot.
It all depends on if it's within the next 2 weeks. If we lose after if I move 2 eggs out and I can't move no more, then I'm gonna go ahead and cook them up.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket though. That's what somebody says.
That's why I'm telling y'all. I got 7 eggs in my basket. Y'all got to look. Y'all got to walk with me on this now. I can't explain everything to you. You got to walk with me on this.
No, but I understand. I understand,
Okay. Okay.
Stephen.
Okay.
Jeremy would like to know what is asking. Can y'all talk about playoff predictions? Well,
Okay. Give me a question about playoffs. So while you coming up with a question, Jeremy, I'm gonna talk about Doherty again.
so what you're saying is, as Cam goes, Doherty goes.
The team, correct. All I'm saying is, remember this number, 1989. The significance of 1989, that's out of 2,331 yards.
Okay.
That's how
Jeremy.
much offense. That's how much offense Cam got.
Okay, say that again now.
Cam Davis has 1,989 yards of
Out
total
of.
offense out of 2,331.
So what you're saying is over the past 6-7
Pass.
games, the running back has 5.
No. Cam is the running back. The running back got less than 500 yards on the season.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
Running
what
back ain't even got. Running back don't know. Cam Davis by himself, running and throwing, has
total
19
offense. So he
total offense.
is. So he
19,
is over 80%, over
85,
90% of.
85, 85%. 85%. 85% of
Man,
their offense is Cam Davis.
okay, so they must have a very good offensive line, and I pray nothing happens to that
Nope.
baby.
Nope. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think they got a good offensive line. His rushing yards is coming from him scrambling or design quarterback runs.
Ooh.
His yardage is coming from him scrambling, getting out, buying time, getting out of the pocket, and hitting receivers. He has no receiver over 450 yards. No receiver has over 450 yards on that team. Which, when you look at it, it speaks volumes because you know where the ball is going to be at. And my thing is, Doherty hasn't faced anybody to match them talent-wise
Mm-hmm. But
until they
Thomasville
play.
poses a problem.
I think Thomasville personnel poses a problem for their defensive personnel, poses a problem for their offensive personnel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I see Thomasville winning at, because Thomasville can match up with them. It's one of the few teams in that region. Well, I'm going to say probably the only team in that region that can match up with them. Disciplined enough to match up with them.
Have Carver and Doherty already played?
Keyword in what I said.
Huh?
Keyword I just said was disciplined enough.
I know. That's why I asked.
Why you bring a call in? Why you gonna bring a call into that?
I mean, I just when you said discipline, it took me to Carver. That's all. And so I asked the question.
Now you know Carver is not disciplined.
I know it. I mean, that's why I asked the question.
I can't believe she brought Carver into that in the same sentence, same phrase with the word discipline.
It's stream of consciousness. It's like, okay, discipline. So, okay.
Nah, I was buying time to answer your question. So Carver plays Doherty last game of the season on October 28th.
What's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, October 28th. So,
Parrish, you might be right. We sorry, J-Bo. Parrish, you might be right. I think Doherty does have their own stadium. You're right. I just thought I read somebody say they played in Hugh Mill Stadium, but I could be wrong on that. I'm sorry. Hello?
Oh, okay. J-Bo, hey, I mean, we try to talk facts on here. Am I lying, though? Tell me why I lied at, though, J-Bo, about calling Columbus. That's all I ask. We try to keep it factual as much as possible. So, with that being said, did Jeremy pose a question about the playoff prediction, about predicting something in the playoff?
He has not. So let's go ahead and discuss the podcast player of the week.
Hey, y'all hear me?
I can hear you, EP.
What's going on, people?
What's going on, EP?
Y'all, take a look at the screen. These are the player of the week for the offensive player of the week. We need y'all to vote on these guys by noon tomorrow, for we can say who the player of the week are. And the player of the week as follows for the offense is DJ Bell, running back, Pierce County. He rushed for 26 yards. He rushed 26 times for 143 yards and 1 touchdown. Next up, we have EJ Colson, QB for Cedar Grove, formerly a Peach County Trojan. I had to throw that in there.
Why?
Completed 7 of 13 passes for 183 yards and 3 touchdowns, and ran for another one. And third, we have Cam Davis, QB Darty. He completed 11 of 17 passes for 249 yards and 1 touchdown, and he ran 16 times for 101 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
And next, we got Coulter Jen, quarterback, Peach County. He completed 13 of 16 passes for 163 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Okay.
Next, we got Justice Haynes, running back, Buford. He ran 20 times for 214 yards and 2 touchdowns and threw a touchdown.
Wow.
And then we got, how to pronounce his name? I don't want to pronounce the guy's name wrong. Help me out. English teacher, English major. Gleamer,
I don't know.
Gleamer, Lantern, quarterback.
Gamir Latimer, maybe.
Galil Latimer, QB, Sandy Creek, threw for 172 yards and ran for 62 and 2 touchdowns.
If you're out there, if anybody out there that knows him and we pronounce his name wrong, our apologies. But if you let us know, we'll make sure we pronounce it right the next time. Okay, go ahead.
And last but not least, Charlie Pace, running back, Colquitt County. He ran 12 times for 126 yards and 4 touchdowns.
All right.
Wow. And next up, we're coming up with the defense. Okay, here we go. Help me out. I want to pronounce the folks' name wrong.
Camarion
Lanigan. Lanigan, defensive line, Cavalry Day, had three and a half tackles for losses.
Oh, okay.
And go ahead and do the next one. I'll let you do the next one. Travion Jackson,
that's right.
Jenkins had 8 tackles and 2 sacks.
Okay.
And last but not least, Javion Clark, DB, Jones County. He returned an interception for 50 yards.
Okay.
And those are the ones we vote for the player of the week. Now I yield back my time.
Okay. So guys, make sure that you go to the players of the week and go ahead and cast your vote. Make sure you try to cast your vote by noon tomorrow, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay, so by noon tomorrow, please cast your votes. Y'all, it's not an easy pick. They all did a great job. Great, whoever nominated them, great job.
Can I talk to the Peach County fan base?
What would you like to say to us,
Mr.
Sharp?
Hold on, Sharp. Let's do a commercial break.
Okay.
You got that yak in you. Ain't no telling how this finna turn out.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yeah. Checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Okay. Now that we back from our commercial break. Peach County fans. I just want to say, all I'm saying is good luck.
On Friday?
On Friday. That's all I'm saying.
I thought you had a question now.
I'm just gonna say good luck.
Well, thank
you. The reason I'm just saying good luck is because of this. Nobody knows which Peach County team is gonna show. So, Peach County, good luck. I hope the good team show up on Friday.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. They showed up last week. Maybe they'll keep showing up this week.
Yeah. I do got a question, though. I do got a question for everybody. That's for all the listeners. Auntie, you can answer this question, too. Have you seen Waldo? Has anybody seen Waldo? Has anybody seen anybody from Cordele, Georgia?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not since last Friday.
I'm just saying.
With the whole the refs cheated thing, and they got no sympathy for that. I have not.
All I'm saying is they sitting there 0-4.
Ooh.
1-2 in the region. I want a cookie. We ain't got none, man. I want a cookie.
Oh, Lord, how much Brown have you drunk today?
So, all right. Now, have we seen Waldo's cousin lately?
And who was Waldo's cousin?
Carver Columbus.
Well, J-Bo's in here.
I'm tired of looking at J-Bo. His breath stinking. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Have we seen ever since?
J-Bo, your breath does not stink, baby.
I know
Don't
J-Bo.
take
I'm
no
just messing with
offense.
you. I'm just messing with you on that. I don't even know you
You
like that, J-Bo.
blame the brown.
I don't
Blame
even
the
know you
brown.
like that, J-Bo. But I'm just saying though.
This is
I
Mike.
mean, I ain't seen. I mean, we really ain't heard from much of the fan base, and I I'm not trying to imply on anything, but since the Thomasville loss, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I know there's a lot surrounding that loss after the fact, but just haven't heard a lot from the fan base since that game.
Uh-huh.
They didn't come back on and make themselves be seen or heard last week. Not like that anyway. I thought we was gonna have some pinatas, some memes, some gifts, some JPEGs or something put up. Not a thing.
Not, nah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen Waldo, and I haven't seen Waldo's cousin.
I mean,
They,
I actually ever since they dropped out the top 10, I ain't they dropped out the group.
listen. They
Uh,
got a big game coming to Columbus in a couple of weeks. They just they
oh
just
they
preparing the city.
okay. Oh, I thought they was still sick off that humble pie. But okay, it is what it is. Oh,
Jeremy
huh?
Jeremy said Carver Columbus remind you of the Atlanta Falcons.
Boy,
In what way, Jeremy?
hold on, man. Why you gotta bring my Falcons into this?
Yes, let's not do this. We
I don't talk
Falcons,
about Oregon. I don't talk about them Oregon geese out there.
and they're going to lose Saturday too. How about that? I think it's UC. I think they play UCLA. Yep, they gonna Kelly
Oh,
gonna put something on them. So
oh well.
let's
But
not let's not talk
I'm just
about
trying.
that.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to see which team get drove like a Kawasaki this weekend. Boy,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun Friday night. It's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be some jokes told out there Friday night. I know. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
It's not as fun when Waldo's not here, though. You know.
I know. We can't even talk about them. They won't let us in. Walter, when you gonna let us in your group, man?
What they gonna say? What group? They not even around to say what group. I'm so sad.
I know.
Speaking of this weekend, let me get our subject a little bit. Um, Brother dear, will I see you this weekend? They moved the game up to noon. So um hopefully I will see you this weekend.
I'm
This
sorry.
Saturday. What
I'm
are you laughing at?
Was that Bethune Cookman that did that to Fort Valley Band?
No, that was Tuskegee.
See, oh, Tuskegee. Free, Fort Valley Free.
We didn't hear it. We didn't hear it. They did it to their side.
I don't know what
And
side they did it to. You seen the video? I
I
sent y'all
saw
the
the
video.
video. I just didn't hear it.
Fort Valley Free. Oh,
Right. I ain't get it.
oh man, that was funny. Okay, that just popped in my head when you started talking about the game being moved to
Oh,
12.
okay. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Well.
Oh man, but so yeah, playoffs. Let's talk about these playoffs a little bit. We kind of talked about it, I think, last week a little bit. I'm gonna try and recap what we talked about. 1A. Let me see. Single A D1. That's early county.
Mm-hmm.
Shucks, hold on. I forgot what class Cook in.
They're in double A, I think.
Yeah, they in double A. Okay. So single A D1 was early. Um, single A D2. I'm sorry, that's early county. D1 was between Irwin and Brooks. I believe we agreed upon. Um, and then outside of that, you got a few people lurking. You got a few people lurking in D1 and D1. Let me see. Oh no, I'm sorry. D1 was Prince Ave all the way up. Prince Ave, Brooks, Irwin, Swainsboro. It's between them folks. Cause one of them folks gonna put Raven County out in the quarterfinals anyway.
Mm, you think so?
Yeah,
That's
I
Raven
think
County
so.
where they had that quarterback.
Who? You talking about from last year? Gunnar
Uh-huh.
Stockton?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Gunnar Stockton last year.
Okay, that's right. He graduated.
Yeah, he had Georgia.
Mm.
All right, 2A. That's gonna be between Fitzgerald. I'm sorry to say this, but between Fitzgerald and Cook, unless Appleton and South Atlanta can figure out a way to eliminate one of them two.
You don't have any confidence in Northeast? You don't think they're gonna make any noise?
What, past the third round?
Yeah. They played in the third. Well, they played in the third round last year.
That's what I say. I'm calling out Final Four or state champion. That's it.
You don't
I ain't
think they're
looking at.
gonna upset some people?
It all depends on how the. It's hard to say right now because it depends on how the brackets
How the
fall out.
brackets go? Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
got
don't
you.
know. Yeah, we could better discuss the brackets after November 4th because we know how they laid out.
Layout, yeah.
Yeah, because you still got key region matchups November 4th, and a lot of classifications that's going to determine some things.
Mm-hmm.
Just like shucks. Who is it? Crit? No, somebody played. I know there's a key game November 4th in Region 1, for example, and then there's a key game in Region 8. So in 3A. So we just got to wait till November 4th to see how the brackets really laid out before we actually can give a true assessment. But we just going off of whatever right now.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Yeah. 3A, City Grove, Calvary Day, Sandy Creek, and pick somebody. Flip a coin, pick somebody.
Hmm.
That's what I'm gonna say right now.
Okay.
All right, for 3A. I don't know who that fourth team is that's gonna make the Final Four. And I think everybody know where I stand on who the state champion gonna be. All right. 4A.
I just don't have no clue. You just keep that so close to the vest. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh,
But go ahead.
them Saints out of Ellenwood. Um,
Oh, the Avengers. Okay.
yeah, the Avengers. 4A probably gonna end Final Four. Cedartown, Perry, Troop, Benedictine in the Final Four. Cedartown should take it though in 4A this year. They playing very good, solid ball up there this year.
I concur.
5A, man, 5A is hard right now because we know where County gonna be in the Final Four for a fact. Depending on how the brackets fall out, you can have Creekside there, you can have Cartersville there, and you can even have Jones based on how Jones County finishes in the region. You can have Jones County there, but like I said, it all depends on how the region falls out
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of number one region teams gonna play in the quarterfinals anyway. As that's what it is expected. So when the brackets are laid out, we have a better picture of 5A. 6A, all I'm saying is Hughes Lee County Championship game.
Yes, and
I'm taking Hughes to win.
if they get far ahead enough and don't need a doggone kicker.
That's exactly. As long as that game ain't within 3 points, they should win. All right, but they should. I think they're having a business this year against playing Lee County in the championship game. And 7A. All right, Final Four: Buford, Colquitt, Mill Creek, and flip a coin for the 14. Because we already know Buford, Mill Creek gonna be on the opposite sides of the bracket. I'm not sure who's gonna be on the same side with Colquitt. Who's that for?
Valdosta?
I can't even call out. I can't give it to Valdosta right now. I can't because it's other. I don't know who Val. Okay, will North Cobb, will Lambert, will Grayson be in their way? We just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I cannot pick that 14. Now, earlier in the season, I would have said Buford, Colquitt, Valdosta, and Grayson. I mean, not Valdosta, but Buford, Colquitt, Mill Creek, and Grayson in the Final Four is what I was earlier at the beginning of the season. But right now, I don't know where Grayson is going to fall in at and who they're going to have to play either in that quarterfinal.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. And with that being said, right, to take a look at that region that they're in, they should win it with no problem. Let me pull them back up. Grayson. Football. So I'm just looking at Grayson's region right now.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson should win the region because it's Grayson, Parkview, Brookwood. They're all sitting there in the region at 2-0.
And
All right.
Grayson will probably beat Parkview and Brookwood.
Yeah. See, Grayson got Brookwood coming up this weekend. So and then let me see. Grayson got 3 games left. So that means they got 3 region games left. So they got Brookwood this weekend. And then they come back after Brookwood. Will you stop? After Brookwood, they play they play Archer and close the season out with Parkview November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So one of those teams between Brookwood and Parkview should walk in 4-0 in that region, the same as Grayson, to determine the region champ.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say it's too early to really call. But overall in 7A, me personally, I'm thinking Buford, Mill Creek in the championship game. And I think Mill Creek redeems themselves.
Against Buford. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what was it about Colquitt that makes you think they won't get there? Was it talent? Was it coaching? What was it? What did you observe?
The one game I saw, quarterback
Yes.
play.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback play.
Okay.
Because when they get that deep in the playoffs, especially at that level of classification, you gotta have above average quarterback play.
That's true.
I'm sorry. You gotta have above and this is just me, from 3A on up, you gotta have above average quarterback play. There's only a few teams. There's what? 1, 2, 0, Sandy Creek. I can say I'm confident enough to say Peach, as long as receivers can would catch the ball. In 3A they got above average quarterback play.
They
But
do.
like I say, from 3A on up, you got to have above average quarterback play. To get deep in the playoffs, you got to have. I'm not gonna say exceptional, but you got to have good quarterback play to get in the Final Four, because eventually you're gonna have to throw that ball.
You definitely will.
And 3A, you got to run. 3A on up, you got to throw that. You got to throw that ball.
Yeah, you got to have a good mixture. You can't be a one-trick pony. You got to be able to pass the team, open up the run, because they're gonna stop that. So you got to be able to pass.
And now 2A on down, you could possibly get away with smash mouth football. Throw the ball 5 times a game. You can, but
Maybe.
those teams, especially those teams in 2A and below that have above and good quarterback play, gonna be the teams that gonna make the deep playoff run.
I agree with you, and the reason I say that is because I just think back to the 1990s, and Macon County was, when I tell you, they were a powerhouse. They played in the state championship in the 90s. They played in probably 6 to 7. They only won once. And it was because Coach Cornett was going to run that ball down your throat. And that's what he did. But when it got to the championship, they stopped that. And so then he would try to pass every so often, and it just really never worked. So
See, my thing right now, and this is what, and I don't want, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but I got to bring up the Pierce County Allen County game, okay?
mm-hmm.
And it's only for example. I don't even think Barry watching tonight, but anyway, Appleton was able to go over the top and score quickly
Mm-hmm.
on Pierce County. It took
Mm-hmm.
Pierce County had to eat a clock to score. You got another thing. Okay, fine. It take you five. It took me 2 minutes to score. It took you 6 minutes. That's
Yep.
eight. We 8 minutes. All right, cool. I get the ball back. All right, bet. Guess what? I score again in 2, 3 minutes. It takes you another 5, 6 minutes to score. All right, I get the ball last in the second quarter, right before the halftime. I'm gonna eat this clock up and run the ball a little bit because I already know I can go over the top of you. Now I don't suck this linebackers in and your safeties up a little bit because I keep running the ball because they don't have no game awareness. Oh, guess what? Under a minute, I'm going over the top of you. And guess what? I know you ain't going down to score in a minute.
Ma'am.
And then I get the ball back in the second half. Guess what? I'm gonna score real fast again. I just put 14 points up on you. So we can sit here and trade scores, but guess what? It's gonna take you longer to score than me. So I can give you the ball back in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes on the clock, and I know you ain't gonna be able to score.
Make perfect sense to me.
So, and that's my thing with running teams. Now, granted, Pierce County won a state championship doing that, but let's be real. One, they got very lucky in the semifinals.
What? Yes, they did. That was a freak play.
Yeah, both of them were both plays were freak plays.
Yes.
Both fumbles were freaky, so they had football guys on their side that game because Pierce, all Cordell had to do was just continue to run the ball and run the clock out. There's nothing Pierce could have did. You did the one thing that you could not do, and that was turn the ball over. So I know what Pierce fans gonna say, but we got a state championship doing it. You got lucky. I don't care how you spin it, you got lucky. If it weren't for Jared and Scoop Six Ice Cream Store, y'all wouldn't have that state championship. Let's be real about it. You got lucky on a freaky play.
Boy, Stephen A. Sharp, you are on it tonight, sir.
But yeah, 7A, like I say, beautiful Coldquit, Mill Creek, and flip a coin for that 14 to be in the Final Four. Me personally, my observation, the quarterback playing Coldquit is what's going to hinder Coldquit from winning the state championship this year. So I see Buford Mill Creek in the state title. I think Mill Creek revenges the loss to Buford in the state championship. Because if you looked at the game last week, Mill Creek had terrible, horrible quarterback play in the first half. But he came back and redeemed himself in the second half by making plays that everybody know he can make.
Mm-hmm. So if he stays consistent, you see them upsetting you. I mean, I don't necessarily think it'll be an upset. You see them
beating Buford. Yeah. He stayed. Yeah,
it's very difficult to beat a good team twice. So, and a lot of times, Buford has a rabbit's foot or something. I just don't get it. But
well, now this is the thing. Don't get me wrong. Buford has a high-powered running game. That running game for Buford is off the charts. Mm-hmm. You got that SEC offensive line up front, and then you got a back like Hayes and his backup coming in, 20 and 22 coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna pound you. So yeah, Mill Creek got to fix that. But at the same time, I think Mill Creek's defense was tired, was worn out because the offense could not stay on the field. Now, with Mill Creek on offense, you cannot just focus on Caleb Downs on offense. Yes, Caleb Downs is going to line up all over the field. He's going to line up in the backfield, in the slot, wide out. You just can't focus on him. You also got to pay attention to Anderson, their big receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Anderson's son plays up there too.
Oh, well.
He plays receiver / tight end. He built like a tight end, plays receiver.
Wow.
But I think he's designated as a tight end. They just line him out wide a lot. Big kid, like 6'3", big body kid.
Like the kid.
So they got him on one side, and then they got I don't know this number 4's name. He's the speedster that takes the top off the defense on the other side. So when they put them on the same side, you got to pick your poison. Whereas with Buford to me, they have average receivers. That's my thing with Buford. Buford, they have average receivers. Don't get me wrong, they got receivers, they got D1 off, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But to me, they were average. They made the plays that they were supposed to make. They made the catches that they were supposed to make. When the quarterback putting the ball right in your gut, it's gonna stick there. So you ain't got no choice but to catch it.
Do we have a lot of Buford fans out there?
What's going on out there?
What's up? I had to get my Jesus time in with Bible study.
All right.
Oh, you down there with the prayer warriors, huh?
Yeah, I had to get it in. Somebody got to be juiced around us.
Yeah, I know it ain't. I mean, I'm juiced, but not in that way.
I went to church Sunday. But
all churches got a restraining order on me. I can't get within 50 feet of a church. I burst into flames.
Oh gosh.
That's probably why you need to go. Probably why you need to go.
Say the devil is not welcome here. Well, okay, cool. I won't come then. Okay, my bad. I digress. I'm sorry.
All is welcome. All is welcome.
That's right. So, no, we were just, Stephen A. Sharp was, just here offending people and.
Oh, okay. Our Friday night Stephen A.
Yeah. He was on here offending people and making predictions and.
Yeah, get ready for tomorrow night and Friday night.
Oh yeah, we got tomorrow night, a big one tomorrow night. Matter of fact.
We do.
Yep.
A real big one.
Yep. I'm just waiting for them Thomasville fans to post that pinata. And we came in and rode your team like a cow was socket.
You're so crazy.
I know. Because best believe, I know I got my pinata ready. Y'all can't see it. Y'all don't see the future.
We leave that.
That's the wizard with his. That's the wizard with his ball. His
magic 8 ball. I know, right?
Yeah, we leave that to the wizard.
Right.
I'm riding with him though. I'm gonna ride with him on this one.
So, yeah, bet not lose. That's all.
It's gonna be interesting. We'll definitely be tuned in tomorrow. With this game going on. It's the only one for Thursday, right?
Nah, it's a lot of Thursday night games being played. Coffee playing on a Thursday. You got Coffee playing on a Thursday. You got a lot of people playing on a Thursday night.
Who playing on a Thursday?
Coffee.
Yeah, Coffee playing Thursday night.
Oh, who they playing?
Maybe they're playing Thursday because Brooks and Irwin are playing Friday and they want to go over to Irwin County.
Because that's kind of weird for them to play because they don't be sharing unless they playing a team that shares stadium. Is it away?
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna tell you. I gotta pull it back up.
Yeah, where is the game?
Coffee's game is being played. Oh, where they at? Yeah, Coffee playing at Jenkins.
Okay.
I'll say that's probably why, because they playing away.
And so where is Brooks and Irwin? Is that Brooks County?
Yeah. Brooks and Irwin playing in Brooks County on Friday night.
Give them time to drive down and see they.
And I was looking at that. Irvin actually owned Brooks in that series.
Yeah.
But because they're playing at home, I gave Brooks the edge.
And then let me see. I ain't worried about South Carolina. We know Doherty and Thomasville playing. You got in 4A, you got Whitewater playing North Clayton on a Thursday night, but we honest, that's because they playing in Clayton County. I ain't worried about that game. So yeah, them the four games that we looking at that that might be interesting on Thursday night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So be ready. We'll probably be coming on. I'm pretty sure we'll be on tomorrow because that's a big game with that region.
Yeah.
That 3A region game.
I'm definitely
we're gonna have Thursday's thirst trap on Thursday.
With Thirsty Rollins.
Thirst trap.
Thirst trap with Thirsty Rollins himself.
Oh my.
Since we can't do a say it with your chest on Thursday night, we're gonna do Thursday's thirst trap.
Oh my!
I know, right? Oh my, lions, tigers, and bears.
I'm I'm just gonna be like Celia. I'm just gonna sit back and wait, see what the wall gonna look like.
I know, right? Because trust me, believe I expect one of them fan bases to be on the one to come on and be like, send me the link, send me the link. I got the trash to talk.
Yes,
Okay.
I would like to see some Doherty fans. Like, where are y'all?
They been in a group. They've been in a group, but we haven't seen them on the podcast or anything.
Okay, I haven't seen them in the group either.
Yeah, like week after week. We've been getting a few like getting added in the group, but I don't see them on the podcast. I'm not sure if they're still getting acclimated to the group, so they may not be on the podcast just yet. But if you're listening or if you're tuning in, make sure that you jump on tomorrow after your game against Thomasville.
Yes, because I'm surprised you haven't gotten on tonight, because clearly you didn't hear Mr. Sharp talking, guys.
They be all right. They be all right. That humble pie gonna be real good to them. I'm serious, man. No, that gets under my skin. And for that fan base to be that proud of that record based off the resume they got, dude, the teams you played got a total winning percentage of .34.
Ooh.
We can't even round it up to 35. It's
Wow.
.344. .344. We can't even round it up to 35. And you really expect us to respect your record?
Jeremy, we don't care if you need to talk to Coach Crow. Coach Crow ain't studying you right now. Matter of fact, you know people down there in Baxley. Won't you
call him up? Dial him up.
Yeah, you know somebody that knows somebody. You call him. I don't think you want to talk to Coach Crow.
Yeah. But
Coach Crow trying to prepare for the game on Friday.
Yeah,
leave that man alone.
Oh, I just saw this comment, Terrence. You're right, T-A-F Tuskegee. I just saw that. Yeah.
F-R-E-E, Fort Valley Free.
Who Fort Valley got this weekend?
They play Clark Atlanta.
Okay, they're playing home.
No, they're playing in Atlanta. The game was originally at 4, but it's Morehouse's homecoming, so they moved the game to 12 o'clock so that they could probably alleviate a little traffic. And we can get in, and while their game is going on, we can possibly get on out of there.
I have a question.
Okay.
Traffic is ridiculous. Yes.
I have a question. What y'all say gonna happen tomorrow night? Refresh my memory.
Doherty gonna lose.
Nah, y'all talking about a show tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah. Thursday's thirst trap. After the
thirst trap with Thirsty Rollins.
Yeah, after the Doherty Thomasville game.
I don't know about that.
Man, we gotta talk about it.
I'm just saying, how y'all just gonna do a show and just forget about what I'm doing tomorrow? I don't get it.
Oh, what you got going on, AP?
Yeah, what you got going on at 10:30 at night?
What I do every Thursday.
At 10:30?
What, the player of the week?
Yeah, y'all just don't overlook that.
Michael, this will be after the games.
You're gonna be asleep. You're gonna be asleep by 10:30.
Yeah, this will be after the Thursday games, the Brooks and Irving game, and the Thomasville and the Doherty game.
Just hold it and just do that Friday when you talk about every other game instead of just. That's all right. That's what I suggest.
Okay.
All right.
You gotta think about it now. People have to go to work the next morning.
Shit, Thomasville folks ain't calling in sick Friday.
It wouldn't be long, but EP has spoken.
Okay.
And there you have it.
All I know is the Walmart down there gonna open up late Friday morning.
Well, look, Mike, you just start your pinatas in a group. That'll start some conversation in a group.
Yep, trust me, got them ready to go.
Terrible human being, man. Terrible.
No, I'm just looking at this. 2-6, 1-6. Oh, there we go. We got a winning program at 5-2. 1-7, 2-5, 4-4, 2-6, 4-4. These are records of the teams Doherty don't play.
Fool's gold, huh?
Food go.
But I still think it'll be a competitive game.
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, one thing about it, it will be competitive if they can't stop Cam. If they stop
Right.
Cam, nah. If he does his thing, it will be competitive. If he does not, it won't.
All I'm saying is they beat a down and out Hateville Charter team 19-18 and was proud of it.
well, y'all hear him, Doherty. Prove him wrong.
Jadon
Hey,
Harris, Cam Davis gonna be the factor. That's right. Hey, Jadon, welcome.
yeah,
What school
we
you
already said
represent?
that.
Hey, Jadon.
Yeah, we're gonna give him his 85%.
What what school you represent? Let us know in the comments. Shan, did you hear that statistic that Mike talked about? He might have said it Monday, so you already know.
About Cam
Uh-uh.
Newton having 85% of the offensive production.
Oh, all right, Applin. Glad you
Well,
came down.
welcome, Jadon, Applin County fan.
Man, that's Jeremy. Jeremy, I made a new profile.
Oh, he
I
don't got a
don't
new
think
name.
so. No, I don't think so. I think
Oh,
I think Jadon is legit. I've seen him before.
let me see your
Oh,
picture.
okay.
No, that ain't Jeremy. Yeah, that ain't Jeremy going by the profile picture. I ain't gonna say why, but that ain't Jeremy going by the profile picture.
Oh.
I can't even buy that one to be
You
Jeremy
going
going
you
by.
going to Hades. You going to Hades.
Oh, you a terrible human being.
Look, I
I'm
just
on my
got out of
Stephen.
church. You going to Hades.
I'm doing my Stephen A. Smith right now. Leave me alone. I mean
He
Stephen
said,
A. Sharp. Leave me
no, it's
alone.
me, bro. So Jadon, how you think y'all gonna do against Vidalia?
Yeah, give us your input. We think he gonna handle business, but let us know what you think, Jadon. How fast can your thumbs move?
I can tell that the Applin fans are liking, what they seeing in the Applin team right now. So
I would too. I mean, after they got how do I you know what? After they beat Pierce, they feel real good.
Basically.
If
yeah.
the O line show up, but you know what, Jadon, your O line don't need to show up with your quarterback and I forgot the running back's name or what number he had, but them two right there. Them two right there gonna help y'all win the game regardless, because your quarterback can throw and run. He can scoop boogie on down the field. We can label him as the new mailman.
Tell them don't have that Tampa Bay O line.
Heck no. But, but damn, dude, it's .344 opponent winning percentage. Well, that sucks.
Look, you gonna have a bullseye on your back. Keep it up.
I don't care. You know I don't care. You already know
Jadon
that.
said they're going to blow out Vidalia if the O line shows up.
He
And
said they got two good bikes,
mm-hmm, he said
not one but two.
they got two. Y'all been sleeping on Applin. Old Apple County.
Old Crow got them right down there.
Yeah, they got good stuff going on down there in Baxley and Surrency. Is that how you say it? Surrency? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With that old cannon and stuff on the back of that truck. Look, across the street in the parking lot.
Okay, I'm glad I got it right. Yeah, Sorensen. I wonder what Coach Crow stays. He look like he got an old farm out in Sorensen.
Somewhere where they ain't got no good signal. Cause when he call in half the time, he ain't got no good signal.
Man, you know they ain't got no good signal down there in Baxley. What's up, Jimmy Wayne?
For the people, what it do?
Well, hello, friend. How are you?
Well, hello, Mr.
Tired.
Hargerbrook.
We've
Still
been
working and
missing
tired.
you. People been asking about the playoff predictions.
Yeah, I'm still working, man. That's why I ain't been having no time to put it together.
We got you. You good?
Look, take care home first.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but
We'll
boy, Stephen
definitely
A.
do that.
Boy, Stephen A. Sharp been on here snapping tonight.
Yeah, he been showing out.
He ain't had nobody to put him in check.
No, Stephen A. The Friday night Stephen A.
Well, it's not that what he's saying is incorrect. It's just how he says it. But he's not wrong. If you've got 2,300 total offensive yards for the year, and your quarterback got 1,900 of them, yeah, no,
Yeah. Yeah, that's your offense right there.
Those Darty stats, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, you know what, yo? I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Thomasville has the personnel on defense to contain Cam Davis?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I think he's a special athlete. I think he's gonna do what he do. I
Yeah.
just think Thomasville, like I've always said, if it makes sense, bro, Thomasville offense is gonna be more potent against Darty's defense than Darty offense will be against Thomasville defense. If you understand
Mm-hmm.
that philosophy.
Yeah, I understand your philosophy because the Thomasville
Well, you
offense
mean
is more
you
dynamic
mean
and more
with
creative.
not Doherty offense against Thomasville? You mean Cam against Thomasville
There
defense?
you go. There you go. Cam
Yeah.
against Thomasville defense. I think Thomasville defense is gonna hold up to Cam better than Darty's defense holding up the Thomasville offense.
Because
Now,
Thomasville offense is going to attack you from multiple
multiple
angles instead
positions.
of
They're gonna pass, they're gonna
yeah.
run, and they
Right.
special team ain't bad also. So all three phases Thomasville will be clicking on. And like I said, Cam gonna do Cam, but it's just not gonna be enough to outlast what Thomasville would do.
Hence 85%.
We might as well
I'm gonna
chalk that up to 100%, cause if he got 1,900 out of
Look, offense
2,300,
at least 95.
yes.
Man, let
yes.
me tell you something.
What's
Me
going
and the
on,
Wizard
Lego
was
Hater?
sitting at the bottom. Huh?
What's going on, Lego Hater? Yo.
Oh, he talking about yo. Yo didn't even hear you.
What you say, bro?
What's going on, Lego Hater?
What's going on, LEP?
Look at the whole title on there. Check it out.
You know what? Lego Hater need to change his name to Thanos.
Hey, this Friday, when Sandy Creek turned that cone on y'all, just know that I snapped my finger.
But yeah.
Yo, do you got hold on real quick, Stephen A. Sharp.
What's up?
Lego Hater, do you have the what you call that you was working on?
I do have it pretty much together, but I'm not even home yet. I'm still working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get them coins, bro.
Got
Stephen A. Sharp,
holidays.
you see my
I got a
name?
baby due in a month. I got to move. I got a whole lot going on. So
Yeah.
What you say, EP?
You see my name?
Man, I ain't even finna read that thing out loud. I saw the EP part. I ain't gonna read the quotation.
yeah,
I
I
don't
see
see
EP. Everything after that just look like a kindergarten scribble.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
see
blurry.
nothing.
It's blurry. I
I
can't
don't
see
see nothing.
my eye can't focus on it.
Yep.
All
When I
I see is
tell Zara,
quotation marks. I don't know what come after that.
Yeah, it looked like when I tell Zara to write her name.
Nah, 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 nah.
La 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 la.
Y'all don't see what it say.
Mm-mm.
I'm talking about Jess and Shane. They don't see what it say. Oh wow.
We can't see him.
No, they have privileges that we do not, so they can see
You think
certain things that we can't.
We're underprivileged. We're
Let me just,
underprivileged.
let me just tell you like this. You know that thing when you go in the bathroom and you have to handle your business in? That's all it said.
They gotta have something. You gotta say something about Roll Tide.
Yeah, something like that. I can't make it out, like I
Yeah,
said.
I can't make it out. The dog in me won't let me say them words.
Oh, it said road tired.
no, it say saving road tide.
Oh Lord.
EP saving road tide. That's what it say.
EP, you doing too much tonight. You doing too much tonight, EP.
Bless your heart, baby.
Roll tired. Cause they were tired.
All right, yo. Since we got you on, what else we were talking about? Oh, I just went through and tried to. I was trying to remember the combo we had last week. 'Cause I think last week we were talking about top four for each class semifinals.
Uh-huh.
So just ran through that for a hot second.
And that's the thing, like I want to get it out. And I'll definitely work on it tonight and get it I'll put it in the group chat. That way if I can't get on tomorrow because I got another late night, that maybe one of you all can present it. But that's exactly what it's doing, Mike. Kind of what we were speaking on, just giving different scenarios as well as who the predictions are from my point of view of region champions and things like that.
Now I didn't know November 4th can't get here fast enough so we can have some final, so we can finalize these brackets.
And them pick'ems too, bro.
I ain't worried about the pick'ems. I ain't giving up no $50. Or the Wizard ain't giving up no $50, shall I say?
Oh, you giving up them 50?
No, the
Oh
Wizard
yeah,
ain't giving up the 50.
we drinking good and smoking cigars out there.
I'm telling you, I can taste my cigar now.
Yeah, the Wizard got shit. The Wizard planning on buying 50. Let me see, 50 divided by 3. Yeah, let me see that 1. Let me see. Let me carry that 2. That 20. That 8. He planning on buying about 16 Powerball tickets.
Hey, you must win to Alabama with that man.
Sure did.
Jeremy, I thought you were an Alabama fan.
He was one
It's
time. Now he talking about it's sour
Oh,
when he say that.
Man, that
hold
troll
on, hold
jump
on,
on any bandwagon roll his way.
hold
I'm
on. How
telling
you
you.
going damn all that? How you gonna question my math? What's 16 times 3?
48.
Out of $50, 16 tickets.
Nah, it ain't the point of your math. I'm just talking the logic that you're speaking on. Let me know that you welcome win to Alabama. Hey, you and Herschel Walker up in the same class together.
Hey, I'm flashing my badge. I'm flashing my badge.
I'm sorry, sir. There's no props allowed on the panel.
Oh, it ain't no prop. This for real.
But this ain't a problem. This for real. I served in the FBI when I scored them 3 touchdowns on the moon playing for the New York Yankees.
No props allowed on the panel.
Yo, you caught that, right?
Yeah, you saw it.
Yo.
All I can say is my lord. They better do something with that man.
Well, let me tell you something. You don't need insulin if you eat right.
Look, so let me go ahead and plug in. Early voting is going on now, started Monday, October 17th, all the way to November 4th. If you want to beat the crowds, come November 8th on Election Day, go ahead and get your vote in now during early voting. You can go check with your local voting precincts to find out where they have the early voting stations in your local town. But please get out and vote. It's that important.
Oh, and remember, if you eat right, you don't need insulin. Don't choke over there.
Anywho.
Look, yes, I have split personality, but I don't need help. I'm good.
Mr. Sharp, did when you were passing the Wizard on his way to the basement, did he mess around and Drop a little green brew in some of your
Or
brain.
something happened.
I
Or
believe so.
he sprinkled a little magic dust or something on him.
I believe so, because it ain't brown no more. It's a different color.
Yeah, I think that's what he did.
Man, that was I know we don't talk politics on here, but that was the funniest debate ever. That debate was funny, and it was actually funny from both sides, but it was more funny from his side.
Oh my goodness.
Mo, you have a comment in this comment section. Jeremy said, Maurice Mathis, somebody told me you used to be a Tennessee Vols fan.
Oh, that was Peyton Manning was playing.
Hey, the bandwagon trying to say somebody else a bandwagon fan.
Right. You can't
no
call
weight.
somebody else out as a bandwagon.
And is.
You don't hold no weight, dude.
Man.
Hey, Thirst.
Jerry.
I'm sorry. Hey,
Yeah.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
Hey, we making another trip for that Chargers game. Coming back up and we're going to tailgate. So we need to get together.
Okay. No problem. No problem. I know I can't. Well, I definitely ain't going out nowhere that Saturday night. Prior to. Because I ain't going to get up on time Sunday morning if I do.
Lord.
But okay.
What date is that game, yo?
It's sometime in November.
Huh?
November the 6th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got my ticket. So, yeah, we could do some. It's plenty. Man, like I say, it's plenty of tailgate spots that we can just roll up to, pay $20, eat and drink all we want to, and pretend we cousin Lucky.
Oh Lord.
So we can make that happen. But man, but that was funny though. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my badge with me too.
Oh Lord. You need help, sir.
I know I do. I know. I keep thinking about that 0.3344 percentile though.
Not even 35%.
I can't even round it up. It ain't high enough to round it up. It's 0.344. That's what it is. 0.344. 85%. But you happy about that record though? Okay. All right.
Well, I hope they don't mess up y'all's predictions tomorrow.
Nah, they ain't. I still gonna say this though. I know we spoke on it Monday. I'm gonna reiterate it. Doherty fans, all seriousness. One, go back and rewatch the Sports Illustrated feature that they did on y'all for COVID. Number two, tell them idiots to stay away from the game.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I know that's right, baby.
I don't mean to interrupt.
I know. Thank you, J-Bo. Thank you. We appreciate that.
What J-Bo say?
He said he appreciate us on the podcast. We bring good content. We're doing a good job.
Well, thank you, J-Bo. We appreciate you contributing. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, Doherty fans, do what y'all can to keep them idiots away from the game Thursday night. Cause I do not want that game stopped or ended on some dumb stuff.
Yes, come on, people. We got to stop that, anyways.
Yeah, that's just bad, man. That's beyond bad, you know.
If you a little hot headed and you know you trying to go to a high school game, leave your weapons at the house.
See, and you know what though? My biggest thing is this: I don't want to hear on the news that one of those little kids playing on the side of the field got hit by a stray bullet.
Right, by a stray.
What goes up in the air has to come down, and that's the last thing I want to hear about one of those kids getting either shot or fatally shot at a high school football game because the idiot brought a gun and put one in the air at a high school game.
Exactly.
That's the last thing I want to see on the news.
Real stuff. That's real stuff, Stephen A.
Yeah. And it's just not the place for it anyway.
It's not, baby.
This is
not the place.
A high school football game is still considered a school event.
Yeah.
So you're endangering every person at that event that's considered a student or a faculty member. And I hope
One of
they
the
charge y'all accordingly.
one of the
Your life
OG
is worth
rules.
more than that.
One of the OG rules. School sporting events are off limits. You can fight, but you don't shoot.
True that. True that.
But cut
See,
that out,
people ain't
man.
old school no more. That's how they used to handle stuff.
If
Oh
they
Mm-hmm.
just
yeah, and
saw
it
you
ain't
You
nothing
wrong,
catch
about
these
fighting.
hands, we get it on after the game, for the game, we done. That's
Yep.
it. Now everybody want to shoot up the place and
And
bring weapons and all that kind of stuff. Nobody fight fair anymore.
Hold on.
and that's
Man,
how you can tell that these young kids ain't true gangsters because being a gangster, number one, women and children was always off limits. That was off
fact.
limits. You handle your business between each other. You don't put women and children in harm's way. That ain't gangster. That's coward material, you
Cowardness.
ask me.
Exactly. Cowardness. That's what. No, you know what they is. Like Bernie Mac said, new food. That's what they is. They new food. That's what they is. The punks. They scared to take a EP. You might want to get ready to hit that button on the bleep. What I'm about to say. They scared to take an ass whooping. They can't take an ass whooping. That's what their problem is.
that sums
True.
it up.
You always live
True.
to fight another. You always live to fight another day.
Exactly.
But bullets ain't got no names and don't care.
You want real street credit. That's how you get the street credit.
So
Nobody use no weapons. That's cowardly.
yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I digress. Cause that shit. That stuff that bothers me. The shootings. What in Augusta, Doherty, and then what was the other school that had the shooting? I want not Dublin, but it was another school somewhere in Middle Georgia that had a shooting. Man, that's
That was
ridiculous.
y'all. And then you had
Oh,
one over in Johnson County.
Lakewood, Augusta, Doherty, and then Johnson County. That's
Johnson
where it was
County.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
four this year. We don't have four of them this year that we know of. And that car. Hold on. Let me talk about that. That Carver one was disgusting. For the simple fact, it's a shame that high school football players have to practice what to do in the event of a shooting at a stadium at your game. If you hear gunshots, you fall flat on the ground and you dog crawl to the sideline. That's a shame. That is sad. It speaks volumes on our community.
True.
And
And you
then how
and you
you
have to
want
think
to
about when you're in a situation like that, everybody don't think rationally. So people it gets chaotic real fast. So you got people screaming, running or whatever, and the worst thing you can do is run and stay up where you're like your body is up, being a available target. You know, most people don't realize when stuff like that going on, you got to lay low with that.
Not to
so
mention the chance of getting trampled if it's a lot of people running. You
Right.
know.
Causes more
so
harm.
yeah.
Yes.
So the coaches at Carver Monday Mill, I applaud y'all for having your players prepared for any and all situations. But it's very sad and it's a damn shame that they had to actually perform what you taught them.
Yeah, it is. It has come to that. That's why you should never complain when you're going to a football game and you got to go through the metal detectors or they got to check your bags
I ain't got no problem with it hitting the
because
cat
that's
counter
that's
the
that's
whole
for
time.
your safety and everybody else safety around there. So if you in a line and it's long, if you ain't get there early enough to get in on time, then don't be complaining.
But all right, on another note, Jeremy, you got to call the Falcons up and set up an appointment to figure out how much ticket's gonna be, depending on where you want to sit. I'm fortunate enough to maintain my retirement gift to myself, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna put my business out there and tell you how much my tickets are. But I tell you what, though, I will tell you this: if you want some SEC championship tickets or some Chick-fil-A bowl tickets, hit me up because I'm buying about four of them and I'm gonna
Hey,
have them for sale.
and get what I was just going to say. If you ever decide that you ain't going to any of them games, hit your brother up. I will take them.
Okay.
I got you next year. I already sold everything back to the Falcons. I'm not gonna use this year. So, because I never go to the Carolina game, and I knew I wasn't gonna make the Browns game because I was up in DC.
Why you don't want to be up in Charlotte?
No, I'm talking about when they come here. I'm talking about for the home. Because I'm a season ticket holder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I sold my
Mike,
Bears tickets back.
She talking about why you don't want to be in Charlotte. Her and Jessica don't
Oh no!
never want to go to Charlotte again.
Nah, y'all scared me after y'all went up there. I ain't going up there.
Stop
You
it.
never want to go to
Stop
Charlotte.
it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to get that wrong.
So messy.
I know. Hot mess.
My shit.
They love to say women messy. Look at
You know what?
I know.
This all I'm gonna say is I don't want no extra DNA on me. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what I can touch and can't touch in Charlotte. I ain't going up there.
Put whatever the wizard gave you, put that down.
Whatever. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I definitely ain't going to Charlotte now.
No funny is.
Damn, we had a time in Charlotte, baby, but happen in Charlotte, stay in Charlotte.
Hey, girl, Charlotte don't owe me nothing.
2 days later. Why did you say? I think I'm right now.
Man, I ain't sat on this podcast with y'all all night.
But I love my cookies, though.
Yeah, we love y'all.
We can't
y'all
tell.
Exactly.
Hold on now. What, did y'all have
They won't let this Charlotte stuff die.
Didn't y'all have a care package at y'all door?
What'd you say?
Didn't y'all have a care package at your door?
We did.
We did. Thank you.
I was showing love.
Yeah, you did that so you could pick it as 4
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see if I
you can't come and support the sick and the shut in and then talk about us later.
See, if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have had a right to talk. But since I did, I gave myself a right to talk about it.
Gotta hit her with the Clay Davis on that one.
Let me go. Let me go to the grocery store get some orange juice.
Some orange juice.
Go ahead and close it up, please.
Hey, Jess, come by the house. I'm whipping up something now you can have. Can you ate? Come by the house.
I'm good.
I don't already ate. I ate earlier.
Yeah, I've eaten. But
look, you be trying to feed folks at 10 o'clock at night. I already got to get rid of these ham hocks.
So, depending on who you ask, Shane. Depending on who you ask. But okay, guys, we have had a great time tonight. Want to thank everybody who listened and who commented. Shout out to the panelists. Shout out to the wizard for your predictions. For all classifications in GHSA. Shout out to EP. Just want to remind you that if you want to play the pick'ems, you need to have it in. Because it closes Thursday at 6 p.m. And we also need everybody to come in and nominate the player of the week. You should see that link in the group as well. And we need that in by tomorrow at noon so that we can go ahead and calculate and make a decision on that. I also want to give a shout out to Fort Valley Middle School and Appley Middle School. If you all are in the area on Saturday, if you go to the Ed 4 complex in Macon, they are playing a Super Bowl. Fort Valley Middle School versus Appley Middle School, and it will be.
I will be there.
It will be at noon. I will not be there because I'll be with the Wildcats. But my heart is always with Fort Valley Middle School.
It's gonna be Bill County versus Peach County. Byron Middle School going against Howard Middle School.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. And yeah, shout out to Byron Middle School. They're going to be playing Howard Middle School. So it's a Bibb County versus Peach County thing. So shout out
Middle School classic.
Shout out to all those young men and all those coaches, and thank whoever came up with this for giving these kids a chance to showcase their talents outside of their middle school season. With that being said, is there anything else?
You cannot purchase tickets can't purchase tickets at the gate. You got to purchase it online to GoFans. And when you go to GoFans, you got to look up Appleton County Middle School.
Okay. Yeah, do
And
GoFans.
If all hearts and minds are clear, let the church say amen.
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 Y'all have a good night.
Hallelujah.
Peace up, A-Town down. Come on, Shawty. Hit the music, Shawty.
This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a music.
Look at here. A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.